See this? Done with it. I don't want to deal with straps anymore. We're changing gears today a little bit. We're not talking about the T7, we're talking about dirt biking. And I'm sick and tired of the amount of time it takes to get the bike strapped into the truck. So today, we're going to change that. Stick around. Alright, so while I know there's some really great options out there to create a system, a strapless system for your bikes, it's expensive, and I don't really feel like shelling out $550 to secure 2 dirt bikes in the back of my pickup truck. So today, I'm going to try and create something that will work for a fraction of the price. So we'll get into this right now. So I was able to source this fine assortment of hardware on Amazon, and today basically what I'm looking to do is install these L-track connectors in the back of my Gladiator and use obviously the corresponding clips and chains and carabiners and create a system that again will take just seconds rather than many minutes to get the bike secured. So we're going to get into this right now. So we're installing this system in the back of my 2021 Jeep Gladiator, and the back of the Gladiator, obviously, it's small, not a real truck, but it's gonna do what it needs to do. I've already marked out where the L-track connectors will be mounted to the bed, and because the bed is so narrow, I have to put one of the bikes forward and one of them backwards, so the placement will be staggered. So we're gonna go ahead now and drill the holes in the bed. All right, 1/4 inch drill bit. Ooh, it's always fun drilling holes. That's hot. It's always fun drilling holes into your truck. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some painter's tape and I'm just going to go ahead and just blast a little bit of primer inside these holes. This doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be enough. And what I'll do is I will paint it from underneath as well once I have all the hardware underneath. Good. We'll give that a few minutes to tack up. Alright, so now that we've got the holes primed, I'm going to go ahead now and install the L-tracks into the bed. And just to make it easier, I'm just going to screw these in as well. Alright, now I'm going to go under the bed and put on the backing plates with the washers and the nuts. You'll love my nuts. Not the best area to be shooting under a truck, but man, there's a lot of room on here when the spare's gone. I'm just going to go ahead now and add these backing plates with the nuts. Now the hardware package that came with these L-track modules, they didn't come with nylon locking nuts, so I will go back and add some of those after. But now I'm just going to go ahead and add the supplied hardware. So I thought I'd spare everyone the details. Everyone's seen a motorcycle get pushed into the back of the truck. Now that I have the L-tracks mounted to the truck, I'm going to go ahead and do the connections and see how this works. So the idea, I got to cut these chains still, but I'll do that after. So these just go in and are secured like so. Put this through here, and we're using these super strong carabiners to secure the bike. The bike is just leaning against my leg right now, so I'm just going to see here roughly. Again, I'm going to cut the chains, probably going to do that one right there. So we'll take this, pop it through the carabiner, and then I'll just compress the bike a little bit, like that. Come around to the other side with another chain. Again, I'm going to cut these chains in half so that I have enough to do the other bike. This is the first time I've done this, so this is going to be a little trial and error. So we'll go down to another 2 lengths maybe. 1, 2. Should do. Make sure that clasp goes all the way in. Bam! That's amazing. That is so good. This one's not all the way in. Just gonna make sure that that's all the way down. And then we can lock these up as well. So, we literally go from spending, honestly, 30 minutes to getting the bikes properly secured in the truck to literally minutes. Pizza delivery. Sorry about that. Anyways, that's basically my, my cheat on some of the commercially available kits. So we'll go take this off-roading now and see if she holds up, but that's pretty secure. That's actually, I'm excited. Okay, so just a quick update. After a day of driving around town, just testing out the setup, I've modified it slightly. What I've done is I have replaced the carabiner with a proper quick link. This is much stronger than the carabiner that I have. I didn't really have a whole lot of faith in what Amazon's ratings were for the product, and it was aluminum and very light, so I just didn't trust it. So I've gone ahead and I have cut the chains to length, and I also to help eliminate some of the rocking of the bike in the truck. I know that's normal with some of the other brands. I just didn't like the look of it moving. So what I've done is I've taken milk crates and I have placed them underneath the bike and then compressed the bike into the crate. So now it's much sturdier. Now these also here, if you look down, you'll see 2 bungee cords running through the crates. That's just in case a crate slips out. I don't want it blowing onto the highway in the wind. So those are just there for added security. And then in order to keep the front wheel from turning, again, not a big deal, it can move around, but it just looks better if it's straight. I added this piece of PVC pipe with a bungee cord just to hold this wheel in place. And that is it. So a couple of tweaks, and yeah, I'm really happy with this setup. So I highly recommend getting out the tools and trying to build something on your own. Thanks, guys.